Good morning, honey. I'm just on live for a bit to answer any questions about my workshop above. So yeah, if you have any questions, put them in. Just thought I'd come in here a little bit while I'm doing some work this morning. I've just had a full morning of meetings and I've got another one in 2 hours. So just thought I'd spend some time on here. I've just seen you on my For You page. Oh, did you? Love that my videos are getting put on the For You page. Hey, SM. Which video was it that was on the For You page? Probably the CIC one that's going by. Oh, I nearly just dropped my drink all over my laptop. Yeah, probably the CIC video that's going viral on TikTok right now. Good morning, guys. Everyone that's joined, good morning. Is it even morning? No, it's not even good morning. It's good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, it was amazing. I love that. I didn't expect that video to go viral either. I've been doing so many videos about CICs and workshops and stuff like that. And that one just went viral. Literally, it's mad. I've been talking about CICs for a long time. A very long time. Morning, guys. Morning, everyone. I'm just coming on live for a bit because I've got some free time before my next meeting. And yeah, I thought I'd answer some questions about my workshop that I'm running to help with CICs. Now you have to keep pushing them out. Do you not see me pushing them out? I'm trying. Literally, you got to keep the momentum going. So it's good. It's good. Thank you so much for wishing me the best. I really appreciate that. Morning, everyone. I'm just on live this morning before my next meeting to discuss my workshop, Impact Income, which helps people start their CICs. So if you have any questions, please put them below. I'm here for the next, let's say, hour to answer your questions and do some work at the same time because I do still have a little bit of work to do. Morning, guys. Morning, everyone that's joined. For those of us that can't come to the workshop, oh, will there be one online? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do one for online. I've had a couple of people say that they're out of borough. Not even out of borough, like they don't live in London. Do you know what I mean? Manchester, I've had Bristol in my DM. So I'm definitely going to do an online session. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these two that I've got planned out the way first. And then I'm going to plan how I'm going to do it online. Because obviously how I worked out the workshop was it's very interactive. So I don't actually know how I'm going to deliver the same thing online. So yeah, after I've done these two sessions, I need to work out how I can still make the session online but interactive so that you guys take away and I'm not just talking at you, because I feel like them trainings are so boring. Like when someone is just sitting there talking to you for 2.5 hours, like it's, you know what I mean? Like I need you guys to actually be doing work and starting the process. So yeah, I will sort that out, the online session, after I've done the two. It'll probably be sometime in June as well, probably end of June, I'm thinking. So yeah. Hey everyone that's joined. Hey. I'm just doing some I'm just on live for a bit. If you have any questions about workshop above, then yeah, please let me know. And please like the live so that people it can push out my live so that more people can join. And I keep saying good morning, it's good afternoon. I'm still stuck in the morning. I've literally been up since 6 o'clock. Like, I'm already tired. What about your developing projects workshop? Right. Hey, my lovely. So I've kind of changed the setup of the drop-in sessions. So I'm not doing drop-in sessions anymore. I'm doing scheduled sessions. Obviously, I have my one-to-one strategy calls. And I think I am going to do... Thank you guys for liking the live. You lot are amazing. Mwah. I think I am going to do a workshop around project development. There's a couple workshops that I've got in the bag. Do you know what I mean? That I'm going to be putting out. So I'm definitely going to be doing a project development one. But with the sessions, I just felt like... Obviously, when you came, you were lucky because it was just you that day. But when I was doing the drop-in sessions before, there's days where I've had 4 people all come at the same time, and I've had to like split my time between all of you. So I had to change that a bit and do it via like time slots. And yeah, I need to work out how I'm going to do project development. It might just be that I do a session a month where people can come and we can do project development. But I'll work that out. I'll work that out for sure. If that's something you want, I'll definitely work that out. Because I feel like in person is just so much better. Doing it online, I could do online, and I'm happy to do online if people need online. But obviously, because I'm aware that not everyone can get to places in person, so I'll definitely be doing some online stuff. But I'm just such an in-person person, honestly. I love to feel people's energy. I love to have chats. Like, when you came to my sessions, did we not spend the whole time just talking and like, do you know what I mean, exchanging energies? And it was lit, because I'm such an energy person. So yeah, that's why most of my stuff I do is in person. But I'm gonna write that down right now to plan how I'm gonna do project development. Yeah, exactly. I prefer in person too. Like, obviously I get that some people can't come in person, but I do prefer in person too. Project development. Cool. It's in the to-do list, right? So I'm gonna sort that out. I'll sort out how I'm gonna do the project development stuff. But no, do you know what? Yeah, if obviously I get that people can't come, so that's fine. I will absolutely do a online one, because I feel like I want people to get the knowledge. Oh my god, I just clicked my shoulder. That was horrible. It didn't even hurt. I just felt it. Yeah. So I'm very aware that there's people that can't come. So I will definitely be doing some online stuff as well. I think it's just my ADHD as well. I feel like that's more the reason why I like in person, because I've sat in so many trainings and stuff where like people are literally just talking to you, and then you kind of just zone out. It might just be me and my brain in it, but I zone out and I'm just like, yeah, I'm bored. Do you know what I mean? Whereas in person you don't get that. But that literally might just be me and my brain and how I work. Some people may enjoy online stuff, and it might be the only way that they can actually, you know, get the help and the session. So don't worry, girl, I got you. I'll be doing some online stuff too, and I'm going to try and make it as not boring as possible. Even if I have to like reduce the time so it's not 2.5 hours and I can just fit things in, because obviously the whole point of my workshop, the impact income one, is that we're actually going to be doing work in the session. So it's not just going to be a talking. I think there's a bit in the beginning where I have to do some talking and explain about CICs and all the other stuff that comes with having a CIC. But the vast majority of the session is going to be us actually getting to the nitty gritty and doing the work. So yeah, I think in I can't remember if it's Zoom or Teams that you can have breakout rooms, and I can send documents and stuff via, I think it's Teams or Zoom, or whichever one it is. I'll work it out. Which you can have breakout rooms, you can do partners and stuff like that. Oh, it is Teams, yeah. Cool. So yeah, I just need to work out how to use Teams properly. Do you know what I mean? Because normally I'm just jumping on a call with someone. Like, I've been on Teams all morning, but I've never had to do a breakout room or anything like that. I've just been on meetings. So yeah, I'll work that out. Let me put that on the to-do list as well. Because I talk a lot, yeah. Then sometimes I forget. So I just need to always write things down so that I remember. Write out how to use Teams to make interactive. Thank you for the follow, TK. And hi everyone that's here. Guys, if you have any questions, fire them through. Fire them through. Literally. And if you guys want to come to the workshops, the link is in the bio. I've got 2 workshops. So I've got one on the 26th of May, which is the bank holiday Monday, and that one's in Old Kent Road. And then I've got one in Woolwich on the 6th of June, which is the Friday. So yeah, there's options. And then for the people that can't make it in person, I'm going to be running a online session, which will be, I'm saying end of June, early July. Yeah, I need to make myself a drinking game. Honestly, even when I'm doing my videos, right? I say so much, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying, and I'm so aware of it, but I can't stop. I've tried. I don't know what it is. I'm such a person. Literally, I need to work on that, seriously. Because it even annoys me. Oh, what is life? Right. Who's just emailed me? Oh. So about CICs, as an immigrant, I'm on a postgraduate visa. Can I start one? Or is it just citizens? Oh, that is a very good question. You want to post? So all right. So tell me, what does a postgraduate visa? What does that entail? What does that mean? Does that mean that you can you claim benefits? Can you, like, what can you do on that visa? Because I'm not sure, actually. And that let me add that to the list of things to find out about. Because yeah, that's a question I've never come across before. But that would be very good to know for myself as well. What is it called? Postgraduate visa. Postgrad visa. Cool. Let me actually see if I can do some research right this second and find out the answer. But yeah, tell me what that entails. What does that mean? So we have a 2-year visa. You get after graduating. Oh, you don't have access to public funds. Okay, cool. I'm gonna work this out right now. Give me a second. Right, so I'm just having a look at what this actually is first. If you're in the UK, if you studied, cool. Yep. Okay, what you can and cannot do. With a graduate visa, you can work in most jobs, look for work, be self-employed, continue living in the UK with your partner and children if they're eligible, travel abroad, return to the UK, do voluntary work. Any voluntary work you do must be unpaid and for one of the following reasons. And for one of the following: a registered charity, a voluntary organisation, associated body, or organisation, a statutory body. You cannot apply for most benefits, yeah, or work as a professional sportsman. If your application is successful, you get a full list of what you can and can't do with the visas. So these, you can look for work. What does that mean? You can look for work. You can work in most jobs. You can look for work. And you can be self-employed. So hold on, because we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Yeah, so I'm currently working on starting an LTD company. Yeah, so that's literally what I was just coming back to say. You can set up a CIC, yeah. So even if you're setting up your LTD, you can also have a CIC. But I was just a bit confused as to what the visa actually meant, because I know sometimes that you wouldn't, like, there's some visas that you can't work. You can't make money in this country at all. Do you know what I mean? But I've just checked. This one says that what you're allowed to do on a graduate visa: you can be self-employed, you can set up and run your own business, including CIC or LTD. There are no restrictions on the type of work so long as it's legal in the UK, and you do not need sponsorship from an employer. So, girl, sounds like you can. Literally. You just can't get any public benefits. Thank you, KK, for sharing the live. Love you. Yes, you just can't get any benefits or public funds, which, yeah, you won't be doing anyway. So you can do it. Woo! Love that for you. Love that for you. And thank you for that question, because that helped me, because I didn't know about all that. So that was just some learning for me too. So shout out you. But yeah, so what are you setting up your LTD to do then, babe? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you're trying to do with your LTD? Thank you, Mr. Truth. Just got number 3. I don't know what gifter badge is. I don't know what any of that means. Like, I'm actually really new to live. The other day, someone put something and it was on my head. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? So I actually don't know what these things mean. But thank you very much. Oh my God, I've seen you. No way. You saw me in Audi. That is so jokes. Hey. Oh, my Shay Shay. Love you. Thank you, Shay Shay. Mwah. Can I ask you how you went about community engagement? Surveys are hard. Okay, so yeah, surveys can be hard. You got to just keep pushing, keep pushing. So what I did, so obviously before I got my national lottery funding, and to get any funding, they're obviously going to need some sort of evidence, right? So I did do surveys. I did do, type forms. And obviously, I'm giving you guys a little bit of free game that I should be just saving for my workshops, right? But I want to help. So, what I did do was I contacted, so I work with offenders and ex-offenders, right? So I contacted organisations that also work with offenders and ex-offenders and asked them to send out my survey. And to send out get their service users to fill out my survey. So that was number 1. Number 2, I literally just put a link in my Instagram bio at the time before I started my business. Like before I went operational, my business had started, but I went operational, and I got people to fill it out through there. And last thing, obviously, because of the jobs that I've done, I knew people in the industry, which is why I always say it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I got them to help push out my surveys. So that's how I got my, my impact. That's how I got my surveys done, so that I could show National Lottery that this is a service that is actually needed and wanted. Surveys are hard. Yeah, but there's other things you can do. You can set up, what do they call it? You know, like drop-in sessions. So just like approach organisations. What is it that you're doing? What is it that if you have a CIC already, what is it that your CIC is doing? But yeah, you can set up, what do they call them? Focus groups. That's what I'm talking about. You can set up focus groups and just reach out to organisations, maybe go into the organisations themselves and actually speak to them and just say, listen, I've got a community interest company, this is what we do, we're trying to get some feedback and some, what's the other word? Not feedback, there's another word, sorry, my brain is slow right now, but yeah, let's just say feedback. I'm trying to get some feedback from your service users, the type of service users that you work with. Would I be able to come in one morning and, sit in a reception or whatever and just get them to fill out forms or give them a link to be able to fill it out? Thank you, my Shay Shay. Okay. Personal care products. Okay. And you said in the beauty industry. A beauty brand. So you could defo set up a CIC. Do you have a half day off work today? I'm finished. Oh no, I'm working right now. Literally, I've been on meetings all morning. I've got a little bit of a break and then I've got another meeting at 2. So yeah, meetings. And then I've got another meeting at 4:30. So it's a lot going on today. But yeah, meetings all day. Oh, you work with mums. Okay, what is it with mums that you do? Shay, I love you. KK, I love you. Thank you guys for getting my live out there and liking up the thing. I ran ads and only for 22 participants. What do you mean by that? Because I don't understand, sorry. And hi, Sean. Oh, you DM'd me. Amazing. When I get off this live, I'll have a look at that. Or I've got a meeting, so maybe after the meeting. But I'll have a look at that. I'll get back to you today. What did you DM me about? Maybe I can answer it here. It might be able to help other people. But if you want it to be private, that's fine. I'll respond to the DM. Thank you, mother of Learn to Live. Hey. Thank you for liking the live, babe. Mwah. Cool, no problem. Yeah, like I said, as soon as I get off the live and finish my meetings, I will get back to your DM. Hey, girl. Thank you for the what is it that you're giving me? Gifter badge. I don't know what this means, all right? I don't know what this means, but thank you regardless. I don't understand. Like, I'm really not a live person. Like, honestly, let me let you guys into my life a little bit, right? I was so nervous to go live. I was so nervous. Like, I don't know why, because now I've done it a couple of times, like, it's fine. But honestly, like, I avoided going live. I mean, the first time I went live was about 3 months ago on this business, and I've had this business since 2023, okay? I've had this business since 2023. And the first time I went live was about 3 months ago. And I was so shook. And there was only 2 people in my live, right? One of them being my cousin, okay? And she stayed the whole live, bless her. She stayed the whole live. That is my heart, yeah? And then I had one other person in the live that stayed for about, I'd say, 10 minutes, yeah? And I was so nervous. And I just felt like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? This is so awkward. Like, what is going on? So I didn't go live again after that. I was put off. I was like, no, that was so awkward. Like, if my cousin wasn't there, I don't know how I would have, like, dealt with that. So I didn't do it again. And I swear down, right, the other day, when I can't remember if I made my video first, then went live. No, I did. I made my video first, and then I went live, right? My video that's going viral right now on TikTok. Bearing in mind, like I said, guys, I've had this business since 2023. Hey, good afternoon, my darling. And you're still nervous. Even my post, I'm still nervous. Babe, listen, I'm actually going to run a confidence workshop. I'm literally in the process of planning that now because, trust me, I've been there. Yeah, but you just have to do it. So I'm going to run a workshop on that, on confidence. But that one has to be in person because, yeah, what we're going to be doing for that workshop, it literally has to be in person. But anyway, back to my story, yeah? So the day that I did that video, honestly, it's like, I'm a spiritual person, right? So I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I believe in God. I just don't necessarily put it to a religion, right? So I was sitting doing some work that morning, and it's like God came to me in my ear and said, make a video. And I literally usually I plan out my videos and I've got like a sequence and I make things like, you know, I'm proper planning my stuff, yeah? This wasn't no planned video, I swear down. I was doing my work, something in my brain went, just make a video. I literally got my phone, put the camera up and made a video, right? And that was the video that I made, the one where I'm like, you want to get free 20k or whatever with no strings. That I literally didn't even plan it, so I can't remember exactly what I said. Made that video, and then again, something said to me, no, then the video started getting a bit of traction, yeah? I'm sorry, because I'm just trying to remember the timeline of things happening. So then that video started getting a bit of traction. Then something said to me, go live, and I swear down, I sat there for about 5 minutes. I was like, oh my God. Like, I really want to do it, but I'm scared. And I was like toying with myself. I was back and forth, yeah? And I literally, I was like, just do it. And I just pressed the live. And then for about a minute, no one was joining. And then I was like, oh my God, this is so awkward. Because you know, like when you're on the For You page, when you're on live, right? People don't even have to click your live. They can watch your live without clicking on it. So there might be more than 10 people watching me right now, right, that I don't know about because they just haven't clicked the live, but they're still watching me, right? So I'm thinking, oh my God, right, everyone is just watching me. What is going on? So I said I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, right, and then I'm coming off because I'm actually like, what the hell is going on? And literally, I think it got to the 4th minute, and this is how God works. It got to the 4th minute and people started coming in the live. And then more people started coming in live. And then more people started coming in live. And then people started commenting and asking me questions. And I was like, oh, so this is what life's about. Okay, so this I can do because now I'm not just sitting here begging people to talk to me. Now I'm actually like, people are asking me questions and I'm interacting and it's great, right? So then, as you can tell, I'm a chatterbox, right? My mouth just started running and I'm talking to people and whatever. And I was only supposed to be on live for like, literally like a little bit. I ended up being on that live for about 45 minutes, yeah? But then I had to get off because I had a meeting. And all through that meeting, all I could think about was going live. Like, I couldn't wait to get off that meeting to go live again, because the momentum was going now, do you know what I mean? I had people in now, I was having conversations, it was lit. So the momentum's building. So I've had my meeting now, and then I've had to go eat and do whatever. I had some work to do. So I said, let me do that before I jump back on live. I said I was going to jump on live at like 7, 8 p.m. But I was so tired. I said, but I can't not go live. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to. So I came on live at like 5. I think it was like 5:30. And I was saying to the guys, right, I'm only staying in here for an hour. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, guys. I'm only staying in here for an hour. And I ended up staying on live for 2.5 hours. And that was a really good live. I think the most I had in that live at one time, right, was like 40 people. And yeah, that was me. I was lit. And now I can do lives. I don't even care if I've got one person in there. I can do them now. It's fine. So it's just about facing your fear. It's just, I'm a personal development coach, right? So this is what I help people do. So outside of like CICs and business and all that kind of stuff, I do personal development coaching. I do life purpose coaching. So I help people find their purpose in life. I do business coaching. So they all kind of entwine anyway. They all kind of come together. But like I have to do what I preach. I have to practice what I preach. So when I'm telling people, listen, you just have to do it. Just do it. Right? I have to. Oh God, I'm sweating. I'm so hot right now. Right? Yeah. When I'm telling people, just do it. Just do it. Yeah. I have to listen to myself and say, yeah, just do it. Yeah. And I did. And we got somewhere. So that was good. That was good. But yeah. I say all that to say, guys, you will never, ever get out your comfort zone by being scared. You will never do it. I promise you. Like, we're all scared about something. We're all scared of something. And starting something new is scary. Doing something new is scary. It's always something. It's always something on my road. Like, what's going on? But yeah, taking yourself out your comfort zone is what's going to get you from A to B. Because we can all sit here and be scared and whatever, but I'm not scared to go live anymore. Like I said, I don't even care if there's only one person in here. You can't be scared. And especially in business, you can't be scared. You can be scared. That's a natural human reaction and response. So don't listen to me. You can be scared. But what we can't do is we can't let fear take over. That's what we can't do, because that's when you start getting stuck. And that's when you don't grow. Many business ideas are become stagnant. Girl, I'll tell you, right? In my life, my first business I was 16 years old. So when I left school, I was a qualified beautician, and I had a nail business. Then I did a barbering course. I started a barbering business. Didn't really take off, to be honest. Not a lot of men like girl barbers, and I wasn't the best at the time. Like, I was good, don't get twisted. I could cut her hair, I could do all that, but I weren't like the best, yeah? So I left that business anyway. I've been makeup artist, I've been nail tech, I've done hair extensions, all of that, right? I've got I've literally got a list in my notes and in a notebook, right, of all these businesses I want to start. But you can't start everything at the same time. You can't do it, right? So this is why I started the Legacy Hub, because I said to myself, and other people used to say to me as well, like, why don't you help other people? Because you have such good ideas and whatever, right? And I said to myself one day, I said, I can't do this. I can't do all of this, right? But what I can do is give my knowledge to other people. So I started the Legacy Hub to help people build their legacies. That's what we do, through business, through even their careers, whatever, right? But I mainly focus on entrepreneurship, because that's my speciality and that's what I love. And then obviously, because I started the CIC, I thought, oh yeah, I can help people do that too. So that's CIC is a part of my business, with the Legacy Hub, and then coaching and doing that stuff is another part of my business, right? But what I would say is always keep the ideas, because you never know where that's going to take you. You could run into some big money and be able to just one time start all of that, all of them. Do you know what I mean? So always keep your business ideas, but I would say focus on one, build that up, and then move on to the next one. When that's up and running and you don't need to be so like in the business, move to the next one, literally. But just start with one. Start with the one that you feel like you could do the easiest and could bring you in the most money. That's honestly what I would say, because the money is going to help you start the other stuff. So that's what I say. But it's not a problem to have loads of ideas at all. It's just how you go about it, because having loads of ideas and then being stagnant because you've got so many ideas, that's a problem. Do you know what I mean? But having loads of ideas is not a problem. It's just about how you move. So you got this. You got this. Hey everyone, thank you. So what, 5.2k? Thank you guys for liking up the live. Appreciate that. Yes, thank you. What, did someone ask something? Sorry, have I missed something? Oh, sorry, Ash. How do you sign up? If you're talking about, to sign up to my workshop, thank you, Tanya. The link is in my bio. So, thank you for that, girlie. I might actually pin that comment. That's one thing I did learn to do the other day, is how to pin a comment. Yeah, pinned comment. Thank you, girl. So, yeah, that one, the links to my workshop. So, I've got two. One's in Old Kent Road, one is in Woolwich, right? And they are for people who you can have an idea. You don't have to have an idea, because I can help you create an idea through your passions and whatever on the day. But if you are wanting to set up a CIC, and it's not to say you have to come out that session and set it up tomorrow, do you know what I mean? Like, but you will have everything you need in one place to set up your CIC. So when you are ready, you can do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's very interactive, very interactive. We actually build the blueprint of your CIC, and we look at the documents that you need and how to actually like market and get contracts and partnerships, and we go through a lot in that workshop. So if you're serious about it, click the link in my bio. And there's limited tickets, because I don't want, sorry, it's like I was gonna burp and sneeze at the same time, sorry. There's limited tickets because I can give you guys more of me when there's less people in a room. When there's loads of people in the room asking loads of different questions, that's where the impact of the workshop diminishes. Do you know what I mean? So I've limited tickets, so I can manage how many people are going to be in a room, and then I can make sure that everyone's getting what they need out of the workshop. I'm not trying to just do this to make money. Do you know what I mean? Pardon me, sorry, there you go, I knew it was coming. I actually want to help, so it's less about getting loads of people in the room, and it's more about getting the right people in the room that actually want the help and actually want to actually set up their CIC. Because there's a lot of people. In the video earlier, I said there's movers and shakers and there's talkers and dreamers, right? And there's a lot of talkers and dreamers on my TikTok right now that have been liking stuff and have been saving stuff and whatever, right? And they're not actually serious. They want to do it. They're dreaming about doing it. They want to, hey, Dion. They want to do it. They're dreaming about doing it, but they ain't doing it. Do you know what I mean? So for the workshops, it will literally be the people who are actually serious, the movers and the shakers that actually want to do, do you know what I mean, want to set up their CIC. They will be the people that are in the workshop. They will be the people. And then you'll be surrounded by other people who want to do the same thing or similar things to you. Do you know what I mean? And we build a little community. And I love that. So, if you're serious, tickets are in the bio. And I'd love to see you all there, literally. Well, I can't see you all, but if I get loads of people wanting to come, and tickets are sold out, then I'll do another one. Do you know what I mean? So we just have to manage it like that and see. But I'm also going to do the online one. The online one will be open to way more people because obviously it's online. It's not in person. So yeah. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Guys, thank you for liking the live. Thank you for sharing the live. Is it still beneficial if you've already set up your CIC? So I would say yes, because it's only the first bit that now let me be honest, I think there's another workshop that I'm working on that would be more beneficial if you set up your CIC, because what we're going to be working on this one, because I know, Tanya, you've already set up your CIC, do you know what I mean? So what the things that we are going to work on in the workshop are more about getting to that stage of building. Oh, bye, my lovely. No worries. Thank you for joining and liking and sharing and doing everything else you did. I appreciate you. Yeah, Tanya. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing in the workshop is more, I'm going to be teaching people what a CIC is, and then we're going to be like setting up the blueprint of setting up their CIC. So mission statement, vision statement, working out like who your partners are going to be, how you can partner with them. I'm giving you guys a lot of game right now, but there's a lot of other things that we're going to be doing that are going to be for the setup kind of stage. The planning sort of stage, which is project development, which is probably more what you want. I'm working literally as we speak, well, not maybe as we speak, but like currently, on another workshop that is going to be based around that, and going to be based around actually building. Once you've actually set up, what are the next steps? How can we build? What can we do to get your business out there, get partnerships? What kind of stuff do you want to, what kind of services do you want to do? So that one will be more project development and CIC setup development. Do you know what I mean? Once you've actually done it. So I'm not going to say come to this one. I'm going to say leave this one for now. And I'm going to say come to the project development one once I've set that up and sorted that one out. CC, the Jamaican and Nigerian babe. I'm actually Jamaican and Trinidadian and Cuban. Got a little bit of Indian in me and St. Vincent. So I'm an island girl. But we're all from Africa. Do you know what I mean? We're all from Africa. So we are all from Africa. But yeah. No worries about that. Listen, I would never, ever want to be anything but honest. You know what I mean? That's how people trust you. I would never be anything but honest. So yeah, this is why I'm here. Yeah, I don't want you to come and just waste your time. It wouldn't even be a waste of time, but I just feel like you've set up your CIC, so all the stuff we're going to go through, you don't really need to go through it. Do you know what I mean? So it might be beneficial for you in some ways, but I feel like the workshop that I'm working on, that's going to be the more useful one for you and where you're at. So no worries, girl. Gemini, thank you so much, because you're doing the Lord's work right now with liking up the live, so I appreciate you. Guys, do you have any more questions? Oh my god, time is going quickly. It's been 20 minutes already. I feel like I've just been on here for like 5 minutes. I've got a meeting at 2. So yeah. Gotta go in 40 minutes, and that's gonna zoom past, mate. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, let me know. Oh, my hay fever is beating my ass right now. Honestly, it's beating my ass. I'm currently working on a project. Well, it's a 6-month program for my CIC. So obviously I work with offenders and ex-offenders, and I do personal development coaching. That's my number 1 service. But I'm working on a 6-month program on how to help them transition into society. And once I've sorted it all out and done the actual, written it all out, and I've got everything, I'm gonna start looking for some bids to put in for. So wish me luck, guys, because these bids, yeah, they are, it's very long. Writing bids and doing bids is very long. But I'm working on getting a bid writer for Legacy Hub. So once I have got that, then I'll have someone to help me to do that. Glad I popped in. I'll be in touch. Yeah, girl, I'm not going anywhere. So when you're ready, no rush. No rush, literally. But I'm glad you came in here too. But yeah, guys, I'm working on getting a bid writer for the Legacy Hub, so that once you guys have set up your CIC, if you need actual support in writing your bids, because that I can't help you with that. I can't help you with writing your bids. I can help you with planning the project and helping you guys know what to put in bids and stuff like that, but I'm not a bid writer. So I'm working on employing a bid writer to, yeah, help you guys write your bids. I know a couple of people already. I need to ask them as well, actually, because they might want to do it. My wife is okay, Lecky, can you please, I beg you, send me a DM right now. Please send me a DM right now, so I can get I can get your wife's details, and I can have a conversation with her. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Look at that. Look at that. You see how God works? Like, do you actually see how God works? I love that. I actually love that. Oh, that's made my day. Look at me, I'm smiling. That's made my day. Look at the universe. Right. This is my, can you guys see that? Right. It's actually really small, right? 2222, right? That's my angel numbers. So I see them a lot. I see 222, like, a lot. She's writing me DYC. What's DYCP? Is that a bid? I've never heard of that one. Hey, I've just applied for funding to start my CIC in advocacy. Wait, hold on. I've just applied for funding to start my CIC in advocacy for KSB. Oh, what do you mean by apply for funding to start your CIC? Have you not got a CIC already? Is that what you're saying? Develop your creative practice with... She's writing me, develop your creative practice. Ah, okay. So is that that is one of their grants, isn't it? And they can pay for you to do like trainings and workshops, and you know they can pay for you to do training and develop your stuff for your workshops. Yeah, that's lit. That is lit. Yeah, me and her need to talk. So definitely send me a message once I get off this live, and yeah, I can see how me and her can link up and do something. Arts is included, yeah. Arts is a big one that you can get funded for. Arts projects, and let me give you guys some game right now, yeah. Let me give you guys some game right now. If you're doing Arts Council, you can be a CIC, but you can also just be a person. So, how I would do it is I would do a project under your CIC and get the 30k. So there's three thresholds you can get with the Arts Council. So a wave, because you've just got the waistline, so I don't know your name, darling. I'm going to get back to you in a second. Let me just explain about this Arts Council thing, yeah? So with Arts Council, yeah, there's 3 tiers, right? So there's under 30,000 you can get funded for. There's 30,000 to 100,000 you can get funded for. And then there's 100,000 plus you can get funded for, right? And wait, what was I saying with this? Oh yeah, because you can get funding as an individual and as a organisation. So with your CIC, you can get the 30k funding. I would always just, the first one, go for the 30k funding, right? So I get the 30k funding, and then you can also do a project. It can't be the same project, but you can also do another project just as an individual and get funded that way too. So I know someone who previously, it was about 3 years ago maybe, and it wasn't 30,000 because they was doing 15,000 back then, but they got the 15,000 as an individual, not an organisation, just as themselves to run some projects, and then they got the 15,000 for their business via the Arts Council. So that can be done too. Okay, Wave. So and then Angel Face, I'm coming to you next, right? So Wave said she is, hold on, I've read this. Oh, she hasn't registered yet, but she's been doing freelance advocacy. Ah, okay. So are you getting paid to do your freelance advocacy? Because yeah, I would definitely set up a CIC, but then I would also set up a LTD too to manage your freelance advocacy. Do it under your business, and then have your CIC too. But obviously, there are certain things that I am saving. Sorry, guys. There's certain things I have to save for my workshop. Otherwise, there's no point in me running a workshop, right? So there's certain rules and stuff that you have to have when you're setting up an LTD and a CIC at the same time. That is like in order for you to get the funding. If you don't do certain things, you ain't going to get the funding. You ain't going to get the funding for your CIC. And you won't be able to pay yourself through your LTD for your CIC. So there's certain things that I have to just save for my training, but that's something to be mindful of. But if you're doing freelance advocacy, I would definitely set up an LTD. Do your advocacy through then. Oh, Ella. Nice to meet you, Ella. Yeah, Ella, I would definitely set it up set up an LTD as well as your CIC. Get funding through your CIC and do some stuff through your CIC, and then do some stuff through your LTD as well, so you can get some profit in. Hi, I'm in Birmingham. I work with parents. Okay, Angel Face. So what is it that you do with parents? And okay, Lecky, you've got a question. See, I have a question before I leave. CIC set up, however, the banking situation, how does that work? Business or charity account? So I have a community, what's it called? A community business account. That's what I have. I have a community business account with Metro Bank. So it can just be a normal business account. It wouldn't be a charity account. It would, if anything, it would just be a normal business account, because a CIC is actually just a limited company that is guaranteed by, what is it? Something by guarantee and not shares, yeah? I can't remember the wording, but it's by guarantee and not shares. So it would be a business account. If the bank you're doing it with doesn't do community business accounts, then it would just be a normal business account. And I would do it with whoever you have your like current account with, I would just set up your business account with them. Oh, hey Beans. Why have you not found? Do you know what's so funny, right? I've actually been doing this work, right, for about, well, I set up my business in 2023, and I've been doing this work for time. I just don't think I've marketed it right in the beginning, because now, soaring. Is there no way to pay yourself solely for it? Yeah, you can. You definitely can. But if you're getting big chunks of money, for example, I got 20k from National Lottery, right? I'm trying, right, because cost of living right now is like beating my ass, but I'm trying to save all of my pay until the end and just pay myself in one big chunk, right? The best way to do that, to pay the least amount of tax, is to do that through LTD. If you do it through a sole trader, you can, but when you're getting big amounts of funding and stuff, it just makes more sense to do it through an LTD. You get a little bit more benefits, and also if anything happens, they can't come for you, because you and your business are separate. Whereas with a sole trader, anything that you do with that business, any debt, anything, right, it's linked to you. So if you have a house, you have a car, you have any assets, they're coming for you and not your business. But also, let me just say, sorry, you don't have to start the LTD straight away. So you can just focus on and be sole trader for a little bit if you're just getting little bits of money in, until you're ready to get the big chunks of money. Lecky, Metro Business. Yeah, that's what I've got. Metro Bank. That's what I've got. So that'll be good. Do that one. Ask them for a community business account and they've got you. Angel Face there. So sorry, I'm going back to Angel Face now. I'm hoping to work in advocacy. Lots of parents dealing with yes, I agree with Ella. Definitely a gap in the market for this. Definitely an amazing thing that you can do. So what is it that you needed help with, Angel Face? Oh, counselling with children. Do my best to keep them in school during loss of... Oh, that is... that has just touched my heart so much. Like, I love when people have ideas like this. Like, yes, we need this. Counselling children. So your CIC, do you know what I mean? You've got it. You've got it. Hey, Lamis. I'm so sorry. I'm dyslexic. I can't say your name, so I'm just going to call you Lammy if that's okay. Please, I hope you don't think I'm being disrespectful. I just can't say your full name, right? Hey, hon, will you be having any more dates for your event? I will. So the in-person ones, for right now, I'm just focusing on getting them done and out of the way. I will be having an online one at some point, and I also will be having, if the need and more people want the events, then I can put more on. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just be kind of going with the flow, but I'll definitely be having an online one. Definitely. Oh, it is Lammy. Oh, okay, because you know what, right? I've got quite a hard name too. So like people always like, oh my God, I can't say your name. And I'm like, don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine. Like, but obviously I don't want people to think I'm being disrespectful. I find it really hard sometimes to read certain words. So just apologies. Should I open a business account prior to getting confirmation for funding? You have to. You can't get funding without having a business account. That's one of the first things they ask for. Put on workshops for children and parents and distractions. This is great, Angel Face. This is great. So Angel Face, what was your actual question? Sorry, I need to go back to just see what your actual question was. Oh, you didn't actually answer the question. So what do you have a question on that I can answer? Should I open a business account? Yeah, I was saying you have to open a business account, hon. That's one of the like first things that they will ask for. So make sure you open your, the thing is, right, when you can only open your business account when you set up your CIC. So the first step would be setting up your CIC. Then the next step would be doing all that kind of stuff, yeah? I'm gutted I can't. Oh, don't worry about it, girl. Don't worry. It's fine. If I'll be doing a online one, if anything. But I also do one-to-one calls. I can even do the one-to-one in person if you need it. So yeah, there's options, girl. Don't worry about it. I can help you. Don't worry. I would like to put a business plan. Okay. So you'd like to do your business plan to start up your CIC. I can definitely help with that. Do you know what it is? I think I'm actually gonna I think I'm gonna offer a bundle of calls, because some of these things can't be done in one call. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna have to offer a bundle of calls so that we can do certain things. Send me a DM, Angel Face, and let's talk about what things are available for you. Are my workshops different? Or can I book? No, babe, you can book anyone. They're exactly the same. I'm just doing them in 2 different locations, 2 different dates, just in case people can't come to one, they can come to another, literally. So you can book any of them. Any tips on marketing? I'm all set up and everything's going really well. Janny, hold on. Let me have a look at what your business is again, because I've forgotten. Sorry, my big face is just in the screen. That is so awkward. See what I mean? We're not going live. Like, it's things like that I just think about, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, my big face is just up in the screen, but I can't read without being this close. Oh, you work with mums. Why can't I see what you're fully... Okay, Jenny, put below what your business does so I can answer that question, babe. But when you say work with mums, in what capacity? Because I've scrolled up and I can't see it. So, no, the one-to-ones is literally just an hour where me and you can just talk about whatever you need to talk about. Do you know what I mean? And whatever help that you need, I can assist you with. So, I'm glad your spirit trusts me. I would trust me too if I was you. Literally. But yeah, a one-to-one is literally just one-to-one with us. Like I said, I will be doing an online workshop. If you want to do the workshop first and then have the one-to-one after... and we can do that too. Do you know what I mean? There's options, girl, so don't worry. And if I'm being completely honest, I probably will do another workshop, because I've literally had so many people say to me in my DMs that they can't come to my workshop because they're out of the country. Obviously, I know it's bank holiday weekend. There's a lot of people that are going on holiday and whatever, right? And the Friday is a working day for most people. So I completely understand that. So I might even have to run one on a Saturday. It might even be that. It might be the fact that I run one. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to have to run one of the sessions on a Saturday. Yeah, that might be the option. Yeah, let me write that down. Let me put that in the notebook. Work out when I can run a Saturday session. Cool, it's in the notebook. These are things that I just need to do. Workshops for motherhood related issues. Okay, cool. So now let me go back to your question to see what you said. Any marketing? Okay, first things first, yeah, that I'm going to tell you to do, Janny, is to get on TikTok and start talking about what you do, right? In every single business that I've had. So let me give you a little I'm going to try and make it quick, right? Because I know I can ramble. And I am aware that I've got a meeting in 20 minutes, right? Cool. So before I set up my CIC and Legacy Hub, I was a hair extensionist. And I went viral on my first day of being a hair extensionist on TikTok. And also, I literally from that day one... from just literally me speaking about what I do and why people should come to me and what my speciality is. And every day, or it might have not been every day, but I was very, very, very frequent with my posting, right? And it was literally just educational videos. So I would explain to people about hair extensions. I would explain the difference between doing hair extensions on European hair, doing hair extensions on black people's hair. I would talk about the different curl patterns. I would talk about weight distribution. I was doing like, tape-ins, microlinks, all that kind of stuff. But obviously I specialised in doing it for black people and Afro hair. Even though I did have white clients, I had mixed race clients, but what my speciality was helping black people and black women understand how they can get the same results with their hair and do hair extensions, right? So when I first started my business, I wasn't really focused on doing getting clients, right? I wanted to build up my reputation, and I wanted to get some content. So I offered 12 free services on hair extension. And I just put that on TikTok and said, first 12 people to DM me, they're going to get their hair done for free. And it went viral and everyone started DMing me, right? And from there, I just kept the momentum up and I started. So I did the 12 people's hair for free, made them write me a review on my Trustpilot. So that was the conditions. I do their hair, they write me a review on Trustpilot. That built up my rep. And then every day, or let's say every other day, I would say 5 out of 7 days a week, right? I was just coming on TikTok and I was just doing questions, right? There's a website called, what is it called? I think it's Ask the Public. Let me just double check. Yeah, Ask the Public. Yeah, it is Ask the Public, right? So if you go on Google, type in Ask the Public, and it's the first link, askthepublic.com, and you type in what area of work you do. So yours would be motherhood, right? And it will show you the most Googled question about in that field, yeah? And then literally from there, from that list of what they give me, I start making videos. So if one of the things was motherhood was, let me see if I can even do it right now for you and show you. Hold on. So you get 3 daily searches for a free account, yeah? So thank you guys for liking the live, appreciate you. Let me just, I'm going to show you how to do this right now. Give me a second, I've just got to log in. Oh, thank you, Ella. Well, this is why I come live. This is what I want to do. So if this live is helpful, imagine what my workshop's going to be. Right, cool. Can I flip the screen on here? Oh, see? What was that? Thank you. Sent me a hot. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you sending me that. Right. Is there a way I can flip the camera on here? Is it called Ask the Public? Yeah, Ask the Public. I'm just trying to see if I can flip the camera. Oh, flip camera. Oh, look, it's me. Hey, guys. Okay, cool. So this is, oh, now I can't see. Right, this is Ask the Public. So Jenny said that let me just double check what she said that she does. Workshop on motherhood related issues. So oh, you guys can't see. Motherhood related issues. Yeah, and then here it says English and United Kingdom. Yeah, cool. No, why is it just doing that? Because it just had some. Hold on. Okay, let's just put motherhood. Maybe it's because I've put in motherhood related issues. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, 58 questions, motherhood, right? So, I've got to make this smaller. Hold on. So let's go into one of these. So can motherhood cause depression? I don't know what kind of motherhood you guys focus on, right? So you'd have to relate it to what you do. I'm just showing you a really basic way of how to do this, right? So can motherhood cause depression? So after that, I would literally just do a video on TikTok. Can motherhood cause depression? Can motherhood cause ADHD? Can motherhood, what does that say? Can motherhood be a mode of rebellion? Can motherhood hurt careers? Can motherhood change? Do you see what I mean? So there's loads of questions here, right? Loads. And the more you... Okay, hold on. Let me flip the camera again, right? The more you niche down your question, the better. I've literally just put motherhood in there. So if your thing focuses on a specific part of motherhood, then you'll get more niche down questions. But that's literally what I would do. And when I did my hair extension stuff, right, and I would ask people, what made you come to me? Because I'm new and I've just started out. So what made you trust me? And what made you come to me, right? They would literally say, because you explained the whole process. Like, I felt like I could trust you because you sound like you know what you're doing. And yeah, I did, because I've been at the time I'd been a hairstylist for years. I just never actually offered it as a service, right? But I was qualified. I got qualified in college when I was 19, so I'd been doing what I needed to do, but I just never started a business until like 6-7 years later, and then did it. Yeah. So I say all that to say, people, the reason why you guys are all in my live right now is because I'm giving you guys something. I'm talking to you guys, I'm answering you lots of questions, and you know what I mean, I'm giving you lot knowledge, right? So you guys trust me. So that's why people are booking into my workshops. That's why people are asking me questions and asking me for my advice, because I'm giving advice to you guys because you guys trust me. Yeah. But in order for you guys to trust me, I would have had to show you guys that I'm knowledgeable and I know what the hell I'm talking about. So you guys need to replicate that and do the same. Get on Answer Public. Also, another way you could do it is literally, if you go on TikTok and type in motherhood or whatever specific thing you've had for motherhood, then you will see what videos pop up, and you do your own type of video on the same sort of content. Do you know what I mean? So it's easy. You got this. Sorry, and I'll come back to you. I've missed some questions, so I'm just scrolling up. I need help getting funding. Are you able to help? I need help getting funding. Are you able to help with this in your workshop? So Beans, have you, sorry, because I've spoke so much, I can't even remember. Have you set up your CIC yet or not? Lammy, I look forward to hearing the new dates when you release, because I do put, absolutely. I will, trust me, there'll be a video, I'll let you know. But I look forward to meeting you too. Oh, you set up your CIC, Beans. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I'm not a bid writer, right? And I would never claim to be that, because I'm not that. And until I've got 5 bids under my neck, I can't sit here and say I'm a bid writer. But two things I can do is, number one, I am in works of finding some bid writers to work under the Legacy Hub, so that they can help you with that side of it. And number two, what I can do is help with project development. So you having a fully structured project, language. You guys having a fully structured project is going to help you, write your bid. So that is my speciality. That is where I can come in and help you guys, is with project development. So I am going to be doing workshops around project development and stuff like that. So those dates will be out as soon as I can, as soon as I've completed what the workshop's going to be about. But yeah, I will be hiring some bid writers that can help with that. Ella said this live is so useful. Thank you, darling. Right, so do I open? Right. Oh, let me tell you this now. Right. Again, this is some game that I should be giving in my workshop, but I'm going to give it to you right now. When you're opening a bank account for your CIC, it has to be a bank account with a physical branch. You can't open a bank account that is just online. They will not. Well, you can open it, but you won't get funded. Yeah, no funder is gonna give you thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds for an online bank. It's not gonna happen, right? So you can have an online bank for certain things. So say you wanna have your Monzo business account for getting donations in, and people just donating money to you. That's absolutely fine. But you're gonna need a Metro, a Halifax, a Lloyds, a Barclays. Don't like Barclays because they're doing stuff with Palestine, but you know, Barclays. What's the other one? Nationwide. I'm trying to think of some other high street brands. I think they're the main ones, to be honest. But you're going to need a high street branch. NatWest, if I haven't said NatWest. You're going to need a bank that has a high street branch for you to get funding into that account, and that's something that they're heavy on. So if you don't have that, they won't fund you. And the thing is, that's such a big thing, because your bid, they could really want to fund you so bad, right? And the only thing that has made them reject you is the fact that your bank account is online. And that will be heartbreaking. If you get that feedback to say, we couldn't fund you, sorry, we loved your idea, but the only reason we couldn't fund it is because you don't have a suitable bank account, that will break you. So just make sure that you can have your Monzo and you can use that for something else, but just make sure you have a high street bank account so that they can put the money in. Yeah, Metro Bank is what I've got, so you can definitely have Metro Bank. They've got a branch. Oh, your Monzo one. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Your Monzo one was for your LTD. Sorry, my nose is so itchy because I've got hay fever. So if I keep itching my nose, I'm so sorry, but it's so itchy. Your Monzo one. Yeah, for your LTD, it's different because you're not getting funding for your LTD, so that's fine. But for your CIC, you just needs to be high street. Wild Fox Wellness. Love that name. I'm just... Oh, what have I just done? Oh. It just told me that... Oh. It just told me that the live was going to end. I was like, what? Wildness... I've just started the process now. You just started the process of setting up your CIC? Amazing. What about... Simpler bank? I cannot get a physical bank due to credit. No, that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter when it comes to a business account because your business is separate to you. So don't worry about credit. That really shouldn't matter. If that does matter, the bank manager has authority to override that. Yeah? So don't worry about it. That really shouldn't matter. Let's see. I decided to leave because of my last company. Hi Tati, I'm from Brazil. I worked in the UK for 6 months and then I decided to leave because on my last company was racist with me and they treat me like rubbish. It was a family company. I don't know why they hired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. I'm really sorry to hear that. Sorry, Wild Fox Wellness. I will be doing holistic nature basement. I need to come to... Oh, you're in Glasgow. That is so annoying. If you was in the UK, I would be booking your service right now. What the hell? I love that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm a spiritual person. So, look. Above my bed, I've got Buddha. An elephant is my spiritual animal. I've got loads of Buddhas in my house as well. Even behind me there, there's a Buddha right... I've got a Buddha in every single room in my house. I'm so spiritual. I love it. If you was in the UK, you'd have a customer for life right here. Literally. Did you have a question though, Bonus Fox? Wild Fox Bonus, sorry. Did you have a question? You're very welcome, Jenny. You're very welcome, darling. Come to Glasgow. I might have to. If you're doing retreat or something, I actually might have to. Because that is right up my street. Right up my street. So yeah, if you ever do a retreat or something, you run retreat. Girl. Like, girl, okay, we're gonna talk. It's been so difficult to find a new job in the UK. Okay, so Tati, what are your skills, babe? What are your skills? Give me some. Throw some skills out there for me. What do you do? What are your skills? Where am I living? Are you asking me where am I? Oh, what is this? Gemini, thank you so much. What is that? Wow. Thank you. Guys, get me to 10k likes. I'm on 9.1, right? And I've got 7 minutes left on here. Less than that. I'm going to say 6 minutes because I need to get on my need to get on my Zoom. I might come back though. I might come back after. Yeah, come on, Tati, throw out some things for me. So you're a pharmaceutical scientist. Let me just Google that quickly because I don't know what that means. Pharmaceutical scientist. Oh, Ella, thank you so much. Thank you. That is like a top tier compliment. I don't care. People can call me ugly all day long, right? I know I'm not ugly, but people could call me that. I wouldn't care. Hearing that your energy is wonderful, yeah, I love that for me. Thank you so much. A pharmaceutical scientist is a professional who conducts research and development to create new drugs and medicine. Okay, so how could you turn this into something that you helps your, like, how could you turn being a what could you do, sorry, to help people in the community with what you do? Wild Foxness one is your vibe attracts your... That right there, your vibe attracts your tribe. Absolutely, absolutely. Which is why I'm so glad I faced the fear of going live, because people wouldn't really be able to see my personality if I didn't go live, literally. But I was so scared. For 2 years, I was so scared to go live. And now look at me, soaring, literally. Love it. Tati, give me like what? How could you turn this into something you could do for your community? How could you help your community? And it could be in any, it could be in any way. I'm just trying to think of ways that you could yeah, help your community. How's my laptop dying? Right, guys, I've got 4 minutes left on here. I will come back later, though. I will come back later. But I've just got meetings for the next 2 hours. So... quality area, quality control, and assurance. Okay, so could you offer that to free for organisations? Is that something you could do for free? Yeah, send me a DM. Send me a DM. We can do this. What's this talk about? Hey, user 7. I'm just going to call you user 7 because I'm not saying all them numbers. But basically, my name is C. I'm a personal development and business coach. And I also run a social enterprise. And I'm helping people set up their own social enterprise. And yeah, they can get some funding. I got funded 20k from the National Lottery. And I'm running some workshops to help people, do that. So that's what I do. Boom. That's your CIC right there. That is your CIC right there. So you can go into universities and people who are doing the same course, you can coach them. You can help them through their studies. That's it right there. That's it right there. You got it. You got it. So now you just need to work out, how you're going to do this. Can we talk in private? I need your help. DM me, babe. Let's talk. DM me. So far I'm volunteering, coaching, because you're volunteering right now, so you're already giving your services out, right? You could open a CIC, get funding, what am I talking about? Open a CIC, get funding, and then go into unis and stuff and offer it for free. And you can also set up an LTD and offer paid services too. So there's 2 ways you can do this, but I would definitely focus on the CIC because you get paid regardless, and then you can open it for free. Then you can get your social proof and your reviews and everything like that, which is one thing I'm really bad at doing. So with this workshop, I have to make sure I get reviews, because I'm such a frontline worker. I just do the work and I forget about getting reviews and stuff like that, so, and feedback, so I need to get that. But yeah, get your feedback, get your reviews, build up your do you know what I mean, your reputation, and then start an LTD and then start charging for your services as well. That's what I would do. Right, guys, I've got 2 more minutes on here. Any more questions? Alchem her. If I've said your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for whatever you're sending me. I really appreciate that. Literally. Guys, I've got 1 more minute on here because I'm coming off of 59. So any more questions, listen, throw them out to me. I'll answer them as quick as I can. And then I got to go because I've got a meeting. Can you help? Can I help people write CV? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I said it. Alchem her. Woo! You know I'm dyslexic, so like when I get things right, it's actually quite good for me. Can I help people write CVs, bargain letter appeals? Yeah, if you want to set up a CIC to do that, absolutely. Absolutely. You can set up, and this is what I mean, you can set up a CIC to do anything. So at my workshop, this is why I say, even if you don't have an idea, if you come down and you want to set up your CIC, but you don't know how you're going to do it, you give me your idea, I help you work out how to actually turn it into a business. Do you know what I mean? That's my speciality. That's where I come in. I love my ADHD for that because I'm so creative, literally. Right, guys, it is 1:59. I've got a meeting at 2, so I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll probably be back maybe tonight, if not at some point on the weekend. But yeah, love you all. Thank you all for getting me to 10k likes, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, love you all. Thank you to everyone who sent something, joined, engaged, whatever. I'll see you guys in a live soon.